It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Merry nearly Christmas. I decided to make a onesie, a Christmas onesie. I bought this really, is it a onesie? I think a jumpsuit, like a one piece, long sleeve, long leg hood thing. I have this really cute, it's a bit ugly, but it's also cute. I kind of love it. I wanted to start this project really early in the morning so that I had a lot of daylight, but it's of course long past morning. It's actually getting dark right now. But today's my first free day in a really long time, and I spent a lot of my morning just lying in bed with a hot water bottle playing Stardew Valley, and I'm okay with it. I'll be mad about it tomorrow, but it's okay. We're good. For me, Christmas is just coziness and comfort and warmth. So I want to make something cozy and comfortable and warm. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna trace my body onto paper and then transfer it. There's nothing in my head that tells me that's a dumb idea, so that's what I'm gonna do. I painted my nails. That was like how I procrastinated for 2 hours, and I already like hit them so many times. I'm gonna have to redo them. I got out my pattern paper, which I really don't use a lot, but for this I thought it was cool. I remember when I did this, I couldn't understand what that like hole was. I was confused by the light, and then I realized it and I felt very dumb. Moving on. The tracing my body part, I think the idea was totally fine, but I did it poorly. My pen barely worked, so I had to like scratch over the lines quite often. And I think it would have been better if somebody helped me and did it for me, but this way it just turned out a bit bad. Am I okay? Look at these lines. I actually realized that I can't just lie down and do it because of like this pants thing. I just used the pants and t-shirts to like kind of correct the lines I did, and really hope that it's okay because I don't have enough fabric to like do it again. So if this doesn't fit, that's the end kind of. Oh no, it's not that dramatic. I laid out my adorably ugly fabric and traced on the pattern I made using everything Christmas themed I owned as pattern weights. And in the end, I had 4 of these identical pieces. What am I heard something here and I don't know what it was, but oh my god, I'm being very dramatic. I cut out 4 identical pieces. I don't know why I did that looking back because my body isn't like completely symmetrical from front to back, so I'm confused. For the sleeve, I just copied the pattern from a shirt that I liked the shape of. I quickly put on my Christmas socks and went into town to get a zipper because I forgot that I needed one. And then I started sewing finally. I started with the shoulder seams. This is also a different day. I'm wearing a different outfit, so I know that a lot of time has passed since then. Don't forget to check which stitch you're on because I've been zigzag stitching the whole thing and that's not what I wanted to do. Now please sit back and enjoy this beautiful montage I've created of each step of sewing together this pattern. Also, tell me you live with a man without telling me you live with a man. Okay, one more thing. Also, that man also thinks that this part of the pattern goes here, and not on the arms. This is definitely not warm enough for me. I did anticipate this and I bought this really comfortable, it's like, I would say it's blanket material. I wish there was some way to show you through the camera how soft this is, but you're gonna have to trust me that this is the softest thing I have ever touched. I can't wait to feel it on my whole body. I wanna also make cuffs here and at the ankles out of this material. This is gonna be so cool. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of work, so we are just gonna breeze through this. Like, very surprisingly, I did actually breeze through this part. The fabric was really easy to work with. It felt amazing. It's so soft. It's beautiful. It was easy to cut. I have nothing to complain about with this, except that when you cut it, there's going to be fabric everywhere. It like snowed from the I don't even know how to explain it in English, but it was everywhere. Look at this. Every single part. It was everywhere. It's on all my clothes. It's on in every corner. Every time I vacuum, it's still there. I'm going to find it for the next years. But look at this fabric. It looks so fluffy. My sewing machine, I think, didn't like it as much. So I definitely need to clean her sometime soon, because when I opened it to take the bobbin out, it was bad. I am back from work, where apparently nobody knows what a heating is, and the only thing I want to do today is the hood. All I'm gonna do is just trace a hoodie I have, the hood of a hoodie I have, and make it a bit bigger. That's it. I say it like it's easy because I'm praying that it's easy.
Let's go do this hood now.
Let's go do this hood now. Let's go do this hood now. Okay, after a few more minutes of that, I finally sat down and did do that hood. Is that correct? I just traced the shape, it's a really basic shape, onto my soft, cute, adorable fabric, and then also onto my beautiful, ugly fabric. It's not that ugly. I don't think it's that ugly anymore. One regret is I wish I would have done it a lot bigger. I said I would, but then I completely forgot to just make it bigger. Oh, it's so cozy. This looks really weird. I can't believe I made this. Oh, it's so fluffy. Okay, it's the next weekend, and I'm fine with that. Like, every time I feel really guilty that I didn't get stuff done, and I'm just slowly getting used to the fact that it's just, I'm a slow sewer, and that's okay. It's attached along the hood, as we saw before. This looks really weird. Like, somehow it makes me uncomfortable. It like gives me the ick, and I don't know why. I couldn't find like a colored zipper that like hello? So I think the next step is actually putting it on, and then kind of identifying where I want the zipper. I think I want the zipper to be like at the... What the fuck? Wait. Oh no! What did I do here? This is where the fabric, the outside fabric stops, like where the body is attached to the hood, and this is where it is down here? So what the... I don't know how to fix that. The problem was that the inside hood was a bit bigger than the outside hood, so all I had to do was go in, open it all up again, cut down the inside and make it a bit smaller, and then reattach it, and that worked, so yay! Okay, next step, oh yeah, the zipper. So I'm gonna try it on and see where to put that. Yeah, this is where I was. Okay! It's a bit concerning how hard it was to get into this. I think you can see me struggle. And then I had to figure out where the zipper goes, and this is a very long monologue of me like talking about how to place the zipper, and that I've never done a non-invisible zipper before. Completely irrelevant, because about a minute later I realized that I actually own a normal zipper foot. It was surprisingly easy to use. I could actually sew through both layers, so the outside fabric and the inside. I realized that on the second try, but I realized it, and it was so easy. It was done so quickly, and then this happened. Moment of truth. Da-da-da-da. Okay, no shit, this actually looks really good. I can't believe I made this. I realized last minute that I always have cold hands, so I made some pockets with the warm fuzzy lining on the inside and this fabric on the outside. And I had to hand sew those on because I didn't want to have like the seam on the outside. And I also added cuffs at the ankles and at the wrists to make it look more Christmassy and also cozy and to not let any of my body heat out through those areas.